reconsider any decisions you have about smoking. It's really not good for you. And even though Drive may be able to remove the odors, it's better to just not even introduce them in the first place. But in the meantime, if you are not ready to take that step, we have demonstrated that you can remove a lot of the smoke odors from the car, especially freshly introduced ones. Maybe not ones from years of smoking, but freshly introduced ones for sure. We've also seen that it's very effective at removing a lot of the chemical contaminants. So the formaldehyde and the volatile organic chemicals, including toluene, which are ones that exist inside the car that the manufacturer has included in the new car smell, very effective at removing a lot of those odors as well. And we do believe that you'll also have success, although there's no durian to actually test it in Michigan, that you'll have success being able to remove fish and durian odors as well from your car if you have it. So really great performance in terms of what we see from the product in use. And some of the types of contaminants that we've been able to demonstrate that we can remove bacteria and mold and fungus as well. All of this can be removed from the product. And this is done because the particulate filter there is very effective at capturing particles of this size and then holding them within there to be removed later. Our carbon layer, which is also a part of this product, is very effective at removing benzene and toluene and formaldehyde, which are many of those very concerning organic chemicals. And then, of course, we can remove additional particulates left behind by dogs and cats. So really, we found great results in terms of removing a lot of these contaminants from the environment that you're in. We also wanted to make sure that Atmosphere Drive found the right balance between sound, size, and performance. But for us, we wanted to make sure that we could say that we have best-in-class performance among the leading manufacturers. And we feel very good that Drive delivers that. The way we measure it is by the amount of clean air delivery that we actually deliver. And that's what CADR stands for, Clean Air Delivery Rate. And we actually report 30 meters cubed per hour in terms of performance there, which is on the best products that we could find among the leading competitors. So really exceptional performance in terms of what we are doing in terms of delivering clean air. Because you must have that high clean air delivery rate to be able to clean the entire chamber. And that's really what we're striving to deliver. And then we also have achieved the Allergy UK, or the British Allergy symbol of approval here. And as a matter of fact, this is the first car air treatment system that has achieved approval through the British Allergy Foundation. So we are very proud to say we're first known. And I want to make sure to talk a little bit more about British Allergy, because British Allergy Foundation was actually established in 1991. And the reason they were established is that they were not necessarily very consistent standards and ways to be able to compare products and determine whether they were effective or not. And so it was important that the industry decided to create this third-party representation, this third-party certification that would take a look at products and evaluate them and then assess them, and then transparently report to the public about performance. And so if you go to the British Allergy website, you will see a full listing of all of the products that have been tested by them and certified by them, and you'll see what they actually are certified for. We first discovered a partnership with British Allergy as we were working on Atmosphere, and I'm happy to say that the room air conditioner. And I'm happy to say that, in fact, Atmosphere has achieved certification in more categories than any other air treatment system that we have that is available on British UK, and you can go, or British Allergy Foundation. You can go to their website and see a full listing of all of the competitors. Very excited about this. Now, I mentioned in a previous slide that we actually had best-in-class performance. And although that sounds like a very easy thing to substantiate, it actually ended up being fairly difficult, because a lot of the competitors out there are not making consistent claims, and their claims really are not necessarily reporting what's actually happening in the car environment. And it was really confusing for us. Ultimately, what we had to do was actually get some of these and test them to be able to determine exactly how well they performed. Now that was a little bit easier for us to do than it is for ABOs or for potential customers. How do you really know which product is best? Everybody sounds really good when they talk about their product, but you need somebody to kind of tell you what works, what's good, and what's bad. And in fact, that's how we started the conversation with British Allergy. We actually said to them, hey, you know what, we're looking at car treatment systems, and we can't find consistent results. We can't find a third party who's actually certifying them. And they said, well, you know what, we're not sure that really car air treatment systems are really that important. And then we showed them the data from the study in the UK that talked about 15 times the pollution inside the car than outside of the car. And they said, okay, yeah, we'll work on that. So we worked with them to develop a standard way to test the product so that every product would be tested in a similar way that would represent what it's going to be used within the car.